Next thing, we're going to mix up our mold maker material. This is quite a high tear one, just bought this off eBay. There you go, show you that. It's a 1 to 10 part mix, so if you put 100 grams in there, you just need a 10 gram mix. Okay, so what you want to do to try and get rid of as many of those bubbles as possible, just get this into shot so you can sort of see it, is hold your cup as high as possible and just have a nice steady little trickle. And then the bubbles will actually pop all the way down. I try and pour in the same spot and then let it roll out. Cover it, and then we'll use our finger just to push it into all the little voids and gaps that might not have been filled. This is the important bit, the rest of it don't matter too much. What you'll find is after you've made a few moulds, they do perish after a period of time. So what you can do is you can chop up your old moulds into tiny little pieces and push them into new moulds, and they will stick straight to them. It just means that you can recycle a bit and save some of your new expensive mold making material for other projects. Get it to go further. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just pushing it into all the little areas without any air bubbles. It gives me a bit of pull. Ourselves just a bit of kitchen roll as soon as we get this. If you do find, like, you can just see that there's like a little white bit there where it's not properly mixed. If you do find you've got some of that in your mould, you can just mix it in with this and it'll be totally fine. It will still cure fine. Yeah, get that slapped in there. A little bit of white stuff there. You'll probably more find that as you come to the bottom of your cup, where you've just not mixed it in properly. A bit of a mix in there. And there we go. It'll probably take about 24 hours for that to cure. Alright, it's been 24 hours, let it set. It's nice and hard. So we need to try and remove this from the glass bed and hopefully leave the badge still stuck in there without coming out, just to create a better seal. Now we have got a little bit of seepage through here, you can just see, but what I'm going to do is trace on that with a scalpel and just clean up them edges, and we'll remove the plasticine border that we put in there. Okay, we've got most of our border out. I've just got to clean up some little bits of plasticine here. I'll just get a plain old toothbrush and some washing up liquid and just clean up around these edges, just to neaten things up and so we don't get any contaminants in there, and then we'll move on to the next step. There we are. So just cleaned it up a bit, got all the plasticine out from around the sides there. Cleaned up any little bits that went under our badges and any little contaminants we've got on there. And the next step is going to be to mould the reverse side. Okay, so what we've got is a silicone based mould here. We need to do the other side of that, but silicone sticks very well to itself. So we need to make a barrier that goes over the whole mould, but trying to leave the badge so that we don't distort any of the actual mould itself. Next step, we're going to build a reverse side to this, so we'll put some more playing cards up here and we'll do the same as we did in the first part, and we'll do the back of our mould. There you go, guys, just to show you there, I've put some tape across the bottom there, wrapped it round, just more security, just make sure it doesn't leak out all over the counter and go absolutely everywhere. It should be alright. I know it's a bit of a dirty mould, but it'll only give you a couple of badges out of it, maybe about 20-25 badges, so I'm not too concerned about it being super clean and super tidy. There are plenty of tutorials out there that show you how to make really clean and really neat moulds, but for this application I'm not too bothered. It's been another 24 hours, so it's time to demold and see what we've got. So it might stick a bit in parts, but for the most of it, it should just peel apart. Just be very careful with it. this side. It doesn't matter too much about the edges, it's just the bit in the middle that's important. See what I mean by how it sticks to itself really well. We'll tear that. See, what I'll do is I'll just cut along there. There you go. So that's the back of our mould. Looks like it's brought out all the details. Can't see any imperfections in there. And then just carefully remove the originals. Yeah, looks alright. And there we have it. Those two pieces should fit together quite nicely.